Hey, what's going on here? I'm with the legend Zabunovic. I'm here. He was just telling me about football, just a little bit of my story. I moved here in my family in 2007, which I think was the glory days of American football in Serbia. I was here from 2007 to 2020, 2023, really. And, 2007, 2008, 2009, I think that was really the best time of American football. It was growing in all the different cities. We had clubs in Čačak and Pančevo, Belgrade, Novi Sad, Kraljevo, Niš, all over. And it was just growing all over. The sport was growing. There was excitement. It was just a lot of fun. And then Euro players came around. It was hard to get Americans back then. It was me and Stan and Lonnie, just a few of us back then. But then when Euro players came around, I really think it really changed American football in Serbia. Honestly, everyone could bring in Americans, and then it just became who could bring in the best Americans, who was going to dominate, and it was between Kragujevac and it was between Vukovi, but it was still, the sport was developing. It was a lot of fun, and then the representatia, the national team, I was able to coach with that, and a wonderful, wonderful experience for me, just coaching the line, and those guys, the first generation, we dominated, and I know when we lost in Italy, it broke all of our hearts. We knew we were going to win that game. But yeah, as I came here today, I was just shocked. I mean, there's not even a Savez. There's just Plavi Zmajevi. I love those guys. They've been around. They've been fighting hard. And then it's just Belgrade. There's not even a team in Novi Sad. There's not a team in Belgrade. It's just crazy to me what's happened to American football. And everyone tells me it's over. It's not going to be around anymore because of flag. And hey, awesome. Flag's amazing. But I would just really love the sport of American football to grow. I mean, like there's room. I mean, we just played with the Bulgarians today. Alexander Kananovo played with the Krune, and then he went to college in America with Southern Nazarene University. There's opportunities. Serbs are amazing. They're physical. There's a lot of opportunities for these young guys to grow up in the sport and then go to the States and play football. And there's got to be development, and that's what makes me sad. It seems like, I don't know whether it's politics or I don't really know what's going on. I have to sit with the guys and kind of figure out. I've been out of the game for a little while. But it was such a joy and an honor for me to be with the Wild Boars today and being in the huddle and with all of my 7 kids and now my granddaughter. Serbian football has a huge place in my heart. And I'm excited they're doing this documentary. I mean, it's grown, but is this the end of American football in Serbia? I don't know. There's so much talent. There's so much opportunity, but someone's going to have to get behind it. The new generation's going to have to step up, and I don't know why. I don't know what's going on, but I hope that they can figure it out, and I'd love to see, at least a league in Serbia. I mean, it's insane to me that they're traveling all the way to Bulgaria and Romania and Sarajevo and all these other countries when we have plenty of good coaches and talent right here in Serbia. So I hope something happens. I hope something changes, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But for me, Serbia, American football in Serbia has been a huge part of my story, of my family. I'm just so blessed by the incredible men and women, and just watching these young men be young boys and now coming back and seeing them with kids and seeing them having daddies and getting married. It's just, it blesses my heart that I had a small part in that the last 20 years. And I'll never forget it. It's special in my heart. And I hope there's a new generation and another generation and another generation that gets to experience that. So, yeah, grateful to be here, and I'm looking forward and expecting what's next. Guys, we were just talking about the young man at Kennesaw State and how he's dominating. He's one of the team captains, and that can be really anyone here in Serbia. It's just going to require you to work harder than everybody else. I tell everybody, if you want to go to America, you got to be an absolute dog. You got to be dominating on the field. But if you dominate every play here, you can speak a little bit of English, you can go. You can play there. We've seen it happen. We'll see it continue to happen. But you guys have to dominate in the weight room. I think what separates men from boys on the field is the young guys in the weight room off season. It's something we try to do well, but it's something we've always failed at in Serbia is the off season. If you want to dominate, you got to be in the weight room. You got to be lifting heavy. You got to be doing plyometrics. You got to be running. You got to be an absolute, I mean, you got to eat, drink, sleep American football. You got to watch film. Like, dude, you got to watch film. Like, there's nobody in America who's dominating that's not watching film. You need to know who you're playing against and how you're going to beat them. And then just changing the mindset of, you know, I'm going to go in and I'm going to absolutely dominate this game. But again, we need a new generation to step up and to want to be hungry for it and want to dominate. But dude, there's so much opportunities here in American football to be seen. I mean, these Americans are coming over and absolutely dominating. They're not better. They've just played longer and they work in the off season. That's what's most important, is working in the off season. So again, I would love to see a new generation. Dude, I'm excited. I'm excited about the flag. I know Serbs will dominate in the flag league eventually, but dude, that's not American football. It's just not. Like, put some pads on and dominate. See what you're about. That's American football. So I just love to see that generation to get in the weight room, bulk up, and then bust some heads. That's where the fun is, not running around people and running routes. But I was also a D lineman, and my goal was always to destroy the quarterback. So that's what I love. That's what I coached. And again, it's, man, I can name them all by name. The young men that have just had a huge impact in my life, and now they're daddies and they're husbands, and I love to see these young men being good men in the society, and that's what blesses my heart. So appreciate y'all. He wants me to talk about flag, and honestly, I've always struggled with flag because I'm a lineman, and I'm never going to run around someone. I'm going to run through them. Does Serbia have a chance? Absolutely, absolutely. They compete well. They're fast. They're quick. They learn the sport well. But again, I don't think we have to have flag or a league. I think you can do both. I think they complement one another. You don't see any flag football players in America who aren't playing American football. Like, it first should be developing American football, the basics, the fundamentals, and then out of that, we should have flag football. Again, I've been following Serbia. I would love to see them, let's say, make it to the Olympics or do something like that, but it is going to be a very difficult challenge to compete at that level. Again, it's a newer sport here, even flag, the last 8 years. So I don't know how that's going to go. I really don't know. I can't really speak on that a whole lot. I haven't followed that as much. I'm just sad that we've given one away so that we can just focus on flag. I think because of money and politics and all that, it's just easier to do that than to actually develop the sport of American football. But if we're really going to develop flag, we got to develop a league that we can really be training up players. So that's my opinion.